Ooh, what's that look on your face, Ivy? Oh, don't tell me you're jealous.
No, Julian, what I am is disgusted. There is nothing more appalling than watching two middle-aged, oversexed fools paw at each other. Oh, and Rebecca, I hope you have a wonderful imagination, because you're going to need it to fantasize about a real man when you're making whoopee with Julian.
Oh, you're so terribly amusing, darling. We'll see how amused you are when you're no longer living here, enjoying the benefits of being Mrs. Julian Gray.
I'm not going anywhere, Julian.
You really think you have a choice in the matter? Your history, darling. Call a cab. You're getting to heave-ho. Passing off your and your lover's bastard as my son all these years. In the good old days, I would have had you flogged.
Go to hell, Julian.
Now, where were we? Right about here, I think.
Oh, well, darling, as much as I would love to continue this, I have another surprise in mind for you.
Ooh, be still my heart. What is it? Did flogging give you ideas? Do tell.
Patience, pet. We'll play tonight. I have quite another surprise in mind.
Can you believe it? We finally found the right person. You have Teresa and I have Louise.
Yeah.
You know, I know that what's happened, you finding out that you're not a Crane, was terrible, but at least you have Teresa to help you through it.
You're right. You know, she's so wonderful. I love her so much. Next to you, she's the person I love most in the world.
I feel the same way. Aside from the Louise, you're the man that I love the most.
Sheridan and Ethan are so close. I am glad he has her in his life.
Yep, Sheridan stuck by him, all right.
Unlike Julian and Alistair totally turned their backs on Ethan when they found out that he was Sam Bennett's son.
Yeah, well, the Cranes are all trash. All of them except Sheridan.
Yeah, she is different. It doesn't matter to her that they're not related. She still loves Ethan.
Yeah, they're as close as they ever were. Maybe even closer.
Oh, fine. Why don't the two of you just make yourselves comfortable? You've been so busy, doing absolutely nothing, while I have had to deal with Miguel, braving the fires of hell to save Charity.
I told you getting rid of Charity wasn't a day at the beach. That girl is dead lucky.
Well, she's going to be really dead soon.
Unless her luck holds and Miguel finds a way to get her out. I wouldn't be surprised if those two were at some cozy cafe somewhere, sipping lattes, even as we speak.
Oh. To make a go for a latte himself. He's not a morning person.
I know. I'll go make some coffee.
You actually have to make your coffee.
Listen, dear. Since I lost my powers, I have to do things the way mere mortals do them. Gone are the days when I could just snap my fingers and whatever I wanted would appear.
What was that?
Well, it sounds like the coffee maker grinding beans. It was the coffee maker grinding beans. And it started just on its own, right when I snapped my fingers. Maybe a little of my powers are coming back to me.
Very little. Wait a minute. Wait! If some of your powers are slowly starting to return, that must mean that Miguel has not succeeded in finding Charity. Yes! He's failed, and therefore, Charity is on her way to being completely destroyed.
Miguel. Father Lanigan, you scared me.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I know you didn't sleep last night.
How could I? Knowing Miguel is in there somewhere. He's gonna come back, isn't he, Father? He has to.
I'm afraid you'd better prepare for the worst, Kay. Miguel is up against evil forces. Very powerful forces determined to destroy Charity. They will do whatever they can to stop Miguel.
Well, what are you saying, Father?
He may never come back, Kay. Miguel may be devoured by the souls of the damned and stay forever in the fires of hell.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
I want to thank you for letting me stay here.
Of course. Are you kidding? I love having my old roomie back. I mean, don't you remember when I was living in Paris and you came to visit me?
You know, we spent the summer together. And all your neighbors thought I was your new boyfriend because we seemed to be so close.
We were close. We still are.
They refused to believe I was your nephew.
Oh, we never could convince them. I mean, they were so positive that there was some hanky-panky going on. Oh, and after you left to go back to law school, they were all so sorry that I'd lost my nice American boyfriend. Ah, silly.
I'm going up to the main house. I want to return these to Julian.
Yeah, that's right. We don't take anything from the Cranes.
I love these pieces so much. But now that Ethan's not a Crane, they don't belong to me.
Look, sis, I know you'd always dreamed of being Mrs. Ethan Crane and living that lifestyle.
Yeah. I did. Being Ethan's wife. Spending the rest of my life with the man I love, that's what's most important. I know that it's much more difficult for Ethan because he's used to the Crane lifestyle and he wanted to give it to me.
Sheridan's used to the same lifestyle, and I'm never going to be able to give it to her. She's going to have to make a big adjustment.
Luis, she won't mind. She loves you.
I know. But still, it's going to be hard. It's going to be harder than she realizes.
I want you to assign Crane Security's best investigator to this right away. I need to know who sent that letter to the tabloids. Yes, I want a name now. Whoever invaded my privacy is going to pay. What? What? What do you mean you've been told not to take orders from me? Now you listen to me, Quint. I am still Mrs. Crane, and you will do exactly as I say, or you will be lucky to get employment as a school crossing guard. I want this to be the #1 priority. I want that name, and I want it yesterday.
You've piqued my curiosity, Rebecca. You tell me you're surprised.
Oh, I'll do better than tell you. I'll show you.
Good day, Julian.
Oh, Harper, why aren't you out chasing ambulances or whatever it is you do?
Very funny.
Julian, is that any way to talk to your #1 attorney? Mr. Harper is the best, and you know it.
Well, yes, but the question is, what's he doing here and what prevented him from using the front door?
Me? I didn't want him to run into Ivy.
Well, why not? What's going on, Rebecca?
Mr. Harper is handling your divorce.
I hadn't yet considered even calling my attorney. I must have